Hi, my name is Trevor Smith. I'm the Public Information Officer with the City of Salem's Public Works Department. We're here on McGilchrist Street and 22nd Street where this new phase of roadways going in. This is all thanks to the voters of Salem who've invested in our community with a 2022 Safety and Livability Bond. And we're at a real big milestone here on this street where the 22nd Street intersection is actually going to reopen to the public in early July. We've got a new traffic signal that you can see down there that is getting ready to be turned on. We've got some crews still doing finishing work around here, but it's a real nice milestone for this multi-year project. If you guys haven't driven McGilchrist Street in a while, it was a very narrow two-lane street that had a lot of truck traffic. It was really hard to navigate and really hard to turn left or right onto or off of. The first thing people are going to notice about this new intersection is that it's actually going to have turn lanes now. That should make it really easy for people to turn left or right and not hold up traffic behind them and just cause more congestion along this roadway. It's something that we've really planned for by creating two lanes in each direction with a center turn lane down the entire length of the street, and you're starting to see that come to life right here at the intersection as we complete this project. One of the great features is safer pedestrian and bicycle facilities. And as you can see, we've got this huge shared bike path. It's about 10 feet long, and it'll really provide more space for bicycles and walkers to use this road. If you remember how it was before, you were walking in dirt with cars just mere feet from you. And it was, a bit of a challenge, and it was exceptionally dangerous. So we're glad that this is getting improved, and you can see how that bike trail is, or that shared use path is really getting put together. There's going to be one of these on each side of the street, so you don't have to decide, north or south side of McGilchrist. You can get to it from either side. One of the major points of this project is to improve stormwater facilities in the area. This area is really prone to flooding. We've got the Pringle Creek that runs just next to it, and it's one of those bottleneck spots within the city where we get, an exceptional amount of flooding. In fact, this is probably the first area that floods in Salem when it does flood. So you can see these new stormwater facilities. They'll be on either side of the road, all up and down this section of roadway, and it's still waiting for landscaping. Right now, in the heat of the summer, we're not ready to plant trees, but we're really looking forward to this fall when we can start planting some of those trees and bushes in order to soak up some of that water and help keep our streams and creeks clean. So you can see crews are still working on the traffic signal. They're getting their wires, strung and ready to turn these, signals on. And this is the new 22nd intersection. This is what we're so proud of. Before, 22nd Street would almost dead end at McGilchrist. You'd have to turn onto McGilchrist and then turn off again a few 100 feet later. And it was really a hard intersection for businesses and trucks to navigate. Now all the traffic comes into a smooth intersection, signalized, so that people, wait their turn, get a green light, and there will be fewer accidents out here. And it's a big improvement. Past 22nd Street, just west of this intersection, you start to see some dirt over there. That's the next phase. I want to remind people that this project isn't done yet, and it'll take several years. This is just the first step in getting this intersection open. So this is the next phase of the project. You're seeing construction crews over there at the far end getting ready to install new culverts, which are large pipes underneath the roadway to help carry water from one side of Pringle Creek to the other side. This is really that bottleneck point where flooding happens during our rainy seasons. So this will really help improve and mitigate flooding risks for many of the businesses along here who often get flooded out when we have exceptionally heavy rains. So this is the next phase of the project. It's going to go from this summer, July, into late fall of 2024. And once that's complete, we'll go back and start doing more of McGilchrist Street from 22nd to 25th Street. And then after that phase is complete, we'll come back to 19th Street all the way to the railroad tracks to finish up this roadway. So this has been, a coordinated effort. This has been a project in the planning for decades. It's something that we've always wanted to do and have never had the resources to commit to just one roadway so much, but it's an incredibly important roadway. We have business traffic, we have truck traffic, we have an airport that is now thriving with flights all over the country. You know, there are just things happening and redevelopment opportunities here in this location for some of these businesses that will really help increase the city's tax base and make it a more livable city that has better bike infrastructure, better walking infrastructure, and better car traffic that actually reduces greenhouse gases because people aren't stuck in traffic for so long. So this is a big project that we're really excited to get off the ground. This is a multi-year project that's going to be completed in multiple phases. If you'd like to learn more about that, you can go to our website, www.cityofsalem.net/2022bond. We've got information about all of our bond projects on that website, and you can learn all you can about the McGilchrist Street project or the other projects that are in the ground and digging throughout the city of Salem.